Hey there, guys. Welcome back to yes, I'm gonna yeah, hopefully I don't screw this up. Yes, that's what I want. So I got two starters in this one, Brantley and Encarnacion. That's be Encarnacion for the All-Star game. If you missed the last episode, we did the 2018 Home Run Derby, where Encarnacion ended up taking home that crown 2 years in a row. Wasn't quite as dominant this year as it was last year, but dominant nonetheless.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park, the Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carter. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Freddie Freeman.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits. No. Edwin Encarnacion now.
From the Cleveland Indians, first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
I don't know that I faced Strasburg in this game at all. Played this game for
ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
I don't know that I've ever
this one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
For whatever reason, I don't think I've faced him.
Hit sharply on the ground.
The hole.
Played on the backhand.
Good
Throw
play.
on to first
Good
to take
play.
care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Good play.
Digging in to try it again. Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Man on first.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors thus far for the American League.
Brantley the ring. I didn't even pay attention to it was.
Lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
In the dirt here.
Good
job there as the count goes to 1-2.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
Ready on 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. No one out with a runner at second.
Again.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Curveball or something. Curveball or a splitter, and he threw the fastball.
Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job there.
What are you gonna do?
Ready for another chance. Edwin Encarnacion. The lifetime numbers for him against Brandon Maurer. 0 for 4. This is hit sharply to the left side.
Why are you playing right there?
He makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops.
Good
this was
catch there, Seager.
Center fielder number 9, Jose Arraza.
Grounded to the right. Altuve has it.
Come on, man. It couldn't move.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there.
One of the more annoying glitches of this game. I literally could not move.
Now batting, Third baseman, Derek.
Hit to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Mark Hanna will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
I guess I'm Canton now. Uh-oh, Kimball.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I'm going to change my player lock to a Brantley. Oh, J-Ram.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
There's nobody on. There's no place.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
I guess. Not what I wanted.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Well, if I was going to do that, why would I wouldn't have.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Thought I had it.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounded to short.
Middle,
underhanded flip. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Mark Hanna will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 20.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach it, that you just don't see very often. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Jock Peterson will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Got him.
A good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. David Dahl will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed.
He's dead. He's dead.
The tag from Andrus, and they got him at second. Now the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, Stuff is obviously important.
Got him.
We'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. David Dahl will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Jerry Familia takes the mound as he'll be.
Peterson.
Okay, so I got 2 guys up in the bullpen ready to go. Who do I got? Can I do? I can't. The controls? No. I'm hoping I can just do player lock. Go back to sinker, slider, 14.
He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All right. Get a base hit here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his.
Boy hit a home run his last time up. Who can I put in right field? Well, I could put. Yeah, I could put.
Second at bat, Stephen Vogt, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
See if we can do it again.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and 1, here it comes. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Here's Jansen.
Striding in once again.
I don't know who this guy is. He's got pretty good contact at least. I don't have any. I got Springer who can play center. Let's. Yeah, I got. So now. Yeah.
Again, Gary Jansen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. George Springer will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit weakly back to the mound.
He can do nothing.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. David Peralta is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Got him.
Swinging for the first out.
He's bringing all these lefties against Justin Wilson.
Cesar Hernandez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
Oh
that
my!
Misses 1-2.
Yeah, I think you missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes.
Foul ball. Foul ball. Oh crap! That's fair.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball. That ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone. Unfortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line.
Maybe.
Oh, and he can't make the play.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have it measured really well.
Canna is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. The 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Curve.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
I know Wilson's
Derek Dietrich will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Boom is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead.
All right.
David Peralta will stick around as they take over in right field. Alonzo Ewell takes the mound to start the 11th.
Let's see. I don't have another shortstop, so it's going to have to be
David Peralta.
Fastball, slider, curve.
Looped out towards short. Nope. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Alrighty.
Russell Martin now for 1-4.
He's a DH. So I can bring in just about anyone I want. And I'm going to bring in Abreu because he has no other secondary position.
From here in this one, Jose Abreu will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit softly to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
And guy is probably the only guy in both lineups who's been here since the start of the
Here's
game.
Michael Brantley.
Maybe Posey. Look at Posey behind the plate. He might be there. Still there when the catcher has played.
The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Murphy. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
Leading out for the National League.
Who this guy is.
Second baseman.
Cam Bedrosian takes over now to start the home 11th.
Now pitching for the American League. Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will find the seam into right field. And there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Bottom of the 11th inning and a leadoff base hit. Man, this sets him up pretty. We might be treated to a walk-off here, Matty.
Buster Posey stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Slide piece.
And that swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: cold strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jock Peterson becomes out number 2 this inning. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Number 3.
Hanna onto the grass.
Gonna do it.
And that ends the inning.
All right,
so no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Bud Norris gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th.
He's got pretty good numbers against.
Inning.
Average numbers for Rican then.
Drilled on the ground is short. To his left, Hernandez. A quick out number one.
He's going to be probably a solo shot. He's going to do it for the
It is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1 and 2.
I'm not going to chase one.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Oh, get back.
And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
The second baseman, number 6.
Anybody that's any quicker.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. It's been an 0
Much as I'd
for
love
2
to have
effort
somebody
for him
else
to this
go
point.
there. I think I got Todd Frazier and Miguel
Here's the
Sano.
first pitch. Hard ground ball to third.
That wouldn't do me any
One
good.
there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
This is a joke.
Standing in, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Fastball.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. The
Cutter.
0-2 home. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Cesar Hernandez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Get a cutter.
Chop
Keep it
foul
down.
over towards the
You guys
dugout.
hit it. He's looking for a double play.
Now the 0-2
Slide
pitch. Slider
Got
strike
him.
3 called, and that's
Doesn't
a
like
pitcher's
the call.
pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that
This
call
is in the
looked like
margin
it
of
was a
error.
little in the pitcher's favor, but it
Wilson
wasn't
can
outrageous.
pitch.
Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far.
All right,
And
we go
the
to
throw
the
is in time
13th.
to get him to retire the side. 1
Crazy
hit,
for an
1
all-star
left.
Attention, please.
Kenley Jansen enters
Quarter.
from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Jansen.
Now the first pitch of the inning is a fly ball out to straightaway left. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground.
That's going to be trouble. He's in there.
Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Get a little base hit in the gap or something. Get a little double.
Here's the first pitch. Hit back up
score,
the middle.
or a double play
Scooped
right
up
to the shortstop.
second for 1.
Whatever you want to
On
do.
to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Striding.
Can I
Leading out for the National League.
actually fast forward? Next half inning. Addison Russell comes in. Huh, there you go. It's over. Posey hits a home run off Addison Reed.
All-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player.
I come out of the game and then Addison Reed gives up a walk-off home run. serves the purpose. I was ready for the game to be over with. So, if you guys liked that episode, hope you liked it better than I did. I was just trying to play as Brantley or Encarnacion, and that thing took a lot longer than I meant to. So, anyway, NL got the best of us in the All-Star game, and we're on to the next. No, I don't care about them. Autofix. And we're on to the second half of the season, 58-30, going into the second half of the season. And we'll see you guys next time.